Hello, this is Mariella. Welcome to day 16 of Echoes of the Plum Grove. Now, as of this morning, I've been fishing all night, and these are the stats as we're welcoming the day. The only thing we're not at level 5 yet is crafting, but trust me, that'll come along pretty soon. These are the fish that I've been able to catch this morning. We had this pork products left over from last night when we were able to butcher a pig. And this morning we're just going to see what we can do. But it's 4:30 now, and it's time for me to get on my way so that I can catch my husband Matthew and the kids before they run off for the day. So it's raining again for the third day in the row, which is very unusual. I can see I've got looks like turnips and onions in the background, and we've got some mail, but I'll come back for that in a minute. I think he leaves at 5, so I've got to really hurry. Okay, I think we should be able to trade for him some animals this morning. So let's see what he's got. Oh, good, a pair of goats. Fantastic. As soon as we get our coop going, we'll be able to buy chickens and things like that. But for now, these goats are enough to fill our barn. So let's sell all of the fish that we don't need and all of the meat that we don't need. And as soon as I get organized selling everything I don't need, I'll be right back. Hey there, Martin. How you doing this morning? Nothing I need to bother you for this morning. We haven't had our barn filled very long, so that there's not really any work for you to do yet. And Edward, I would say take the day off because we've really got nothing for you to do either when it's raining. Let me just get a little survival salad going there. And I'm going to go harvest what we've got and see if we can make some, I don't know, some more clam chowder with it, something. What have we got in the mail? Bridget wants some parfait. Well, I don't know if we're going to get that, but I guess it doesn't hurt to accept the quest. Eclairs. Well, that looks good. Oh, she's going to give us a lovely mushroom light. I love these. Helps you find your way in the fog. Let's put it right back here, where it's not going to make us trip, but it can help us find the front door. Oh, forgot to turn my light on. There it goes. All right, I'm going to harvest these vegetables and I'll be right back. Okay, we ran out of onion seeds before we were able to fully replant that, so hopefully I can get some more from Edwin today. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and milk our cows and say hi to our new goats. Hello, cow. Wait a minute, can't I milk you? There we go. I guess you can't really milk a cow when it's standing in the doorway. That's kind of awkward. Move it. I got another cow to talk to. I can't do it. It keeps on making me go outside. Try this last time. Hopefully I can get behind it or something. There we go. Finally. Pet the goat. I don't know if it does any good as far as farming XP to pet the cow, but it just seems like a nice thing to do. I don't have to shut the door. The cows will never walk outside. I've noticed that about them, so that's lucky. Okay, let's put away our new vegetables and make plans for the day. All right, checking the map. Let's see if we can see anybody that we've got a quest for. Okay, looks like Alice and Martha. Heading that way now. We'll see. Oh, that reminds me. We're going to change our outfit today. Got this, and I want a new hat. Where's that sweet one from yesterday? I love that. That'll keep the rain off, and we're going to put on some white dye to make the gown extra pretty. So I can change clothes right now. Right here in the middle of the field, because that's decent. Oh, look at me. I look like a school teacher. Oh, I'm so cute. Put away my old outfit as much as I liked it. I guess it's always good to have a little bit of change. I'm just curious what these hats would look like on. I'm going to do a little fashion show for myself real quick. Okay, I look more like a farmer that way. That one's fine, but no big deal. I look very much like a housewife there. But I'm going to town, so I'm going to wear my pretty hat. Hey, Jack, I'll say hi to you if I can. So, one, not 22. Actually, maybe I should buy 22. Because onions and potatoes actually grow both in spring and fall, but they don't sell seeds in the fall. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy all of these seeds. Ooh, and that. I can afford that. All right. A little investment for the future. Okay, and even though I'm not sure if I have the money for it, I'm going to check out Jacob here and see how many tree seeds he's got. Hmm. If I bought all of those, that's 282. I do have money for it right now. Okay, we'll just go ahead and call that good. I know I'm not going to regret having more wood in the future, so all these seeds we're definitely saving. Gosh, my gown is actually really pretty. Maybe I should save the white dye for summertime. Maybe that's a good idea. This can be my springtime look, and in the summertime I'll freshen up with the white dye and be a whole nother kind of beautiful. It sounds nice. My voice is just a little bit hoarse this morning. I'm not sick or anything, but you ever had like a little drop of spit or something go down the windpipe and it just made you choke for like 5 minutes? That happened to me today. So I'm just a little bit rough in the vocal sections. But obviously, I'm going to be absolutely back to normal tomorrow. Hi there, Alice. Okay, a little bit of yellow dye. That'll be a new thing to try. Hi there, Tom. Let's look at what he's got to trade. Of course, I still need to keep buying cloth, but right now is not the right time for any of that. A new hairstyle is not my favorite. I don't really like the ones with the braids along the forehead. I don't know. I prefer bangs. But let's just have a preview of what this dress is going to look like when I color it differently. Look at that. That's my summer look. It's so light and airy. What with the lightning storm today, maybe it's not the best choice in the cold rain. This is a nice fall look. I appreciate that. This could be a look if I was feeling very conservative and didn't want to be bright. And pink is what the normal color is. So I guess we're just going to go with normal color for today and save the pretty dyes for another time. And I don't think I want to change my hairstyle. I really like it and it looks really cute under this hat. Okay, I definitely want to go mining today. I want to go mining every day if I can. Now that I've got a new steel pickaxe, you know, you got that whole new area that can be full of gems and gold and wonderful things. But I'll just make a basic circuit of the town, turn in the quests that I can, and, you know, say hi to everybody. If I manage to go mining also, and I have any time left, then we can decide if we want to do anything else with the day. Hmm. Matthew wants me to get for him an English trifle. Well, normally I wouldn't accept that because it doesn't look like much of a reward, but this is for my husband, so I'll do it if I can. A bed. I told you that keeping that bed might be a good idea. I can turn that in immediately, and I'm going to get a really good reward from it. Okay, definitely. I'm going to put that on priority. Hi, Lewis. I don't need anything. I just wanted to stop in to say hi. Hi, Martha. I think I have what you needed. Ah, those pancakes look delicious. I love it when other people cook for me. I mean, I like my own cooking and everything, but there's just something special about having other people do the work. Makes me feel cared for. Bye, Bridget. Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel, what have you got in your pockets? Well, I've only got 220 to spend. Of course, I like having more leaves. Hmm. Well, just ordinary bars and stuff, but let's see what we've got. Can we afford it? Well, maybe if I sell those pancakes. Not quite enough. Maybe if I sell some of this wood. There we go. I'd really like to get the nails and the bricks and the glass and everything, but, you know, a person can only be so greedy. I don't have anything I need to repair, I think. No, I'm good. That's the beauty of the rainbow rod and the steel tools. They just never wear out. Whoop, let me get this out. Now let's go mining. Oh, you know, we should probably go ahead and see if Rose is there. It's always a good idea. She just might have an epic lure. Oh, she's not there. Where the heck is she? Golly. She could be anywhere. She fishes all over the map. But let me think. Gosh, I wish I had a quest that she needed so that I could look up where she is on the map. Mary's going that way, and I just saw Isabella go in her house. I guess it's not wrong to check the inn. She just might be in the inn. Hi there, cat. Well, she does have another fish stew, so, you know, I don't mind buying that every day, even if I make my own and never have too much. Oh, except I can't afford it. Well, is it worth spending extra wood? No, I think I'm going to need to save my wood. If I don't start saving my wood, I won't be able to afford the next upgrade I want. Okay, so she wasn't in there. There goes Henry. There she is. She's going into the doctor's office. Whoops. Hi there, Rose. I was looking for you. Have you got an epic lure for me? Well, you've got a rare lure. And you've got a few more common lures. And I think I still have a quest for that. Gosh, I am running out of money, though. I've got one rare lure already. Well, I can afford it if I spend all of my wood, and I just said I wanted to save some wood, but... Well, I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of wood real soon, so maybe I can go ahead and splurge. I'm always regretting the resources I didn't get. So we're going to go ahead and take what we're able to get for the moment. With the rare lures, I can at least get a bunch of salmon from the ocean. And there are times when that makes a lot more sense than walking all the way out to the swamp. I love coming down here by the pond. There's so many trees, and it's just such a rich area. It's good for your skills. And it's beautiful. I love the waterfall. I love the trees and the ivy and the rocks and everything about this area. Looks like my lantern is about to wear out pretty soon. But that's okay. I've got lots of lantern oil. I always like to start at the very bottom of the mine and work my way up, just in case I have a chance to run into anybody. I've more or less flushed them out from the bottom, you know what I mean? Plus, I'm always eager to see what special treasures there might be in the gem room. Every single time I can hear the crumbling of that rock. It's kind of a funny detail that the rock continually crumbles for you fresh every single day. All right, let's see what's behind this lovely geode. Rubies. Rubies and gold. All right. I don't remember what it is, but I do know there's like a machine or a potion or some reason why gold ore is important. So I don't like to smelt it into gold bars if I can help it. Although for any of you out there who want to romance Roland, gold bars are his favorite thing. So bear that in mind. And you can slip right into his heart. Ooh, I'm looking hungry. I better have a salad. There we go. Of course, it's always a good idea to eat lightly and stay close to your hunger bar because, you want to save room to eat your clam chowder later if you're going to go fishing. And there went my light. Okay, let me refill that. Again, you come to the family tab and touch that little lantern thing there and it refills your bar with oil. But you still have to turn the lantern on again the normal way. And I didn't run into Old Man Rickon anywhere yet, so hopefully he's in his house. I like to see him every day if I can. I don't know why. It just feels nice to run into neighbors and get to say hi and make friends. Well, he's not here. I must have somehow just missed him in the passages. Oh, there he is. Hi. I was hoping to meet you. Have you got anything to trade today? He doesn't usually have much money. I would like to buy this. Okay, he's got 2 gold ore for me. Is there anything I can trade for it? I can't trade the rubies because they're too valuable and he doesn't have enough money to cover it. I guess, okay, I don't need the quartz. Well, I certainly don't need this. And I don't need that. And I can live without copper ore. I guess the rest is just going to have to be wood. There we go. Oh boy, I am banking a lot on the idea that I'm going to have wood out of those fruit trees pretty soon. I'm pretty sure the fruit trees are actually grown up today because it is the 16th, and I know I planted a few on day 1 of the game. So today the fruit trees are mature, but tomorrow they're going to start bearing fruit. At the end of the month, obviously they're not going to produce any more fruit. But I can cut them down anytime I want between now and then if I have a wood emergency. All right. I haven't been through the woods to forage in a long time. I hope I can find something nice. I don't think things accumulate. I could be wrong, but I really think that things, they disappear every single day and you get fresh forage every single day. I see there's a morel up there. I was just double checking everything down here. And we're not getting a whole lot, but there's nothing wrong with picking a morel and a violet. I think you get like 1 forage point for everything you pick, or for anything you shake out of a bush, or for anything you get out of a tree. You get up to 3 forage points for minerals that you may get out of the mine. The more valuable, the better. So the rubies got me, a lot of points, maybe 3 whole points each. I don't know if it could be more. Foraging, as I said, is one of the slowest skills to raise. But, ooh, hello, Mabel Chesney. Let's see, what's your quest today? You want 6 apricots? Oh my goodness. I don't think I'll have 6 soon, but within 9 days I would have 6, but would I give them to you for a blueberry muffin recipe? I'm not sure it's worth it, but I'm going to accept it anyway and make up my mind later. Wait a minute, I almost forgot. You've got a little bit of money to trade. You can buy, no, you can't even buy one of those, not unless I was going to buy that clam. Okay, I'll buy the clam. And you can buy one. There we go. 1 ruby for you to go make a necklace or something. Enjoy. Okay. Ooh. Emery Chesney? No, that's Clark Ryle. Well, okay, I'll take a little bit of free sand. But he doesn't have any money to trade with. It's after 5:30. I think that means that both of the farmers will have gone indoors. There we go. I'm actually not sure if they'd be indoors or if they go off to the inn or something. But I think most likely the carpenters are done working on my coop for the day. But there's a chance Jacob could be home, and he's usually good for the money. Nope, he's not there. Okay. Let's go home, drop things off, and decide if we're going fishing or something else for the rest of the evening. I'm still tickled at how cute I look in this new outfit. There comes Matthew. Hello. I just want to cast my eyes on the barn just to see for sure if anybody's still working there. And I think they'd be working on this side. I'm wrong. They're working the coop. That's right. They're way on the other side. All right. So that means probably they'll have money to trade with. Okay, 917. So you can afford to buy that. And I can sell you those. I think I'll hang on to everything else, but with 662, what should I do with that money? I know I'm going to need a lot of bricks soon. I know I'm going to need a lot of glass soon. That's too much, though. I can't afford it all. You always need nails. But sometimes you can't always find all the glass you want. Okay, I'll buy the glass. Wait, I forgot to hit trade. Sorry. Okay, all right. There I am. Okay, I'm going to put everything down and then make a decision where I'm going to fish tonight. Okay, I've got my onions replanted as I wanted. And now I just have a few fruit trees to plant and I'll be done for the evening. Well, I decided there's nothing better for me to do tonight than to fish in the swamp. So, let me see, I'll get out my fishing pole. Still trying to let go. I'm still trying to use up this last little stroke of that hoe. I've got these 2 things to give away for quests. I see that James and Luna have both gone to bed for the night, so there's no point in me chasing them down right now. And I'll come back at some point tomorrow and milk my cows and my goats and then see what Matthew has to sell me for the next day. Meanwhile, I'm just going to go ahead and get some wood from these trees and fluff up the bushes and see what they have to give me. and then fish for the rest of the night. I'll check in with you at midnight when I can show off whatever I've accomplished for the day on my stats. Okay, I finally made it into the swamp and I've collected all the wood from the trees, but now it's almost midnight. So, you know what? I'm not even going to try to fish except for this one cast. Let's see what I get. And then it's going to be midnight and we'll see what, if anything, I've won overnight. Crawdad, just for me. A dye station. Okay, it's a wonderful recipe to have, although it's not going to do me much good because I know that the materials needed to make it aren't really going to be available to me until the fall. Okay, well, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunny day. I'm just going to go ahead and collect the wood from the trees on the way home and go milk my cows. Thank you so much for joining me here in Echoes of the Plum Grove. Day 16 hasn't been all that eventful, but hopefully we'll have something interesting to show you by tomorrow. Thanks for joining me in Echoes of the Plum Grove. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.